Another video, and today we're going up against the Toronto Raptors. So yeah, man, we've been doing really good. So we got 1, 2, 3 more games. So we got 2 back to back, and it's gonna be a tough time because we have only 1 break, but we've been going to practice mostly every day, so that's a good thing. But yeah, man, I just want to let you know I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me from the beginning. If I would have never posted those videos and had a clearer mind to talk about it, I probably would have never got as much as subscribers as usual. But I'm just grateful that my shorts got re-uploaded instead of deleted, so now I got everything back to normal. I just gotta stay focused, and whatever's on my mind, I just let y'all know. But don't leave it in the description. Make sure you leave it in the description as a comment. Anything that's going on with y'all, just let me know.
And Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Toronto Raptors at Air Canada Center. For the Raptors, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, he smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
crispy barbecue chicken?
Oof, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime, man? We got it some time. But, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Do you have a high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one of it.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches,
Let's
right?
get it down to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Raptors. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. Whether they can do to avoid a sweep here, they'll need to rebound and do it, but the momentum is definitely not in their favor.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. You could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Harris, he's in a point guard. Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mayo. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Misses. Toronto with the ball. Defeated by the Pelicans in the last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game. And it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Harris against Lowry. Harris with 20 points for him last game against Detroit. They set the screen. Three-pointer. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Lowry. This game is on score 14. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Harris takes the nail. Nail on the hit from Harris. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And the idea of setting the screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Now, here's Lowry. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game. Anderson against Plumlee. Valanciunas inside. Hits the jumper. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Great D that time from Johnson.
You're not going to see that very often. It's space, but he just, let's face it, he missed on it.
Here's Patterson. From outside, off the mark. On offense here, the Bucks. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Johnson attacking. Feeds to Ross. Outside Lowry. Anderson setting a bit for Lowry. Shot off the pin. Rebound by Monroe.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And a foul called on 3. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Some changes for Toronto. Derek Favors checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Luis Scola in for Patterson. The Bucks also changing it up. Parker's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Harris. Now here's Ross. He's been patient so far, nothing here on the scoreboard. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Parker. Milwaukee in the lead. And Middleton kicks the nail. No time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The pass to Scola. Johnson the screen. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Hands it from downtown.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Monroe outside. Carter-Williams sets a screen for Monroe. And here's Mayo from the arc. Cannot hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Ross. Favors with a screen on Mayo to the paint. Here's Scola. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws with a contact right there. The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season. All right, now, gentlemen, group shot. Group shot.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. White, he's checked in for Johnson. The Bucks also with the sub. Vasquez, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Vasquez to the left wing. There's a good screen. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Carter Williams. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. Serrano's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Scola, a screen on Carter Williams. Middleton against Lowry. Gets the figures. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And the court of the Bucks on the break. Vasquez can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise into a layup.
The dish to Scola. But they got to right. Figures with the screen. And right. Here we go. And the layup is good.
Give him assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Hunter Williams dishes to Parker. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Passes it to Carter Williams. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Takes it out to Vasquez. Traps in the tray. Vasquez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. Some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game. That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
And Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Hyde is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended with 20 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, we made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Here's Johnson. Jabari Parker making his last shot. And it's right missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. And always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
He told Harris that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, boys. Here's Vaughn. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, rushing two. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Bucks number 1, 5th, the Raptors.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Right against Harris. Right outside. Johnson left side. Trying his luck deep. That's good. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Plumlee with the screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Gets an open look at it. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money this no doubt. Now here's Ross. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Harris against Wright. Goes up to the stripe. A tad short, but it's good on the front iron. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Ross with a wide open look. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it. Shaped up for him. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds, and guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Monroe's checked in for Plumlee, and Middleton subbed in for Vaughn. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Scola.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Scola against Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper. Middleton's got 5 points so far. Raptors trail by 9. It's stolen by Harris. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Harris. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. Lowry against Harris. They set the pick. Again, Toronto.
How loud. It wouldn't work. What a nice looking shot that was.
Bucks leading by 9. And here is Harris. He has 6. That's great. Here come the Raptors. Lowry leading the charge. Pass to Blatch. Fader on the way. That one a little long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, their offense is scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I just don't know if you can play any better offensively, making it look easy out there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And where they stand statistically. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. They're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Shoots from the baseline. If it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Scola. Bucks have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Carter-Williams a pass to Harris. Parker kicks to Middleton. No luck. Excellent D there for Scola. Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots they dropped here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Harris against Lowry. And fouling hard that time. He'll get the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
And really the defense rallying there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright kneels both of them. Milwaukee leading by 7. Now Carter-Williams hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Parker sets the screen for Carter-Williams. He kicks it to Parker. Can't capitalize on the good screen. No luck. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead, up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting the second half with your work cut out for you. What do you need to see change to start climbing back into this game?
Well, the thing about it is you got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Norris. We'll be back for the third quarter basketball following halftime.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see that same patience and decision-making in the second half. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Here.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Raptors trail by 7, and Milwaukee looking into their guy. Harris in at point guard. Under Jakubo is out there at Craig Monroe. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Mayo in a shooting guard. A shot by Lowry, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here is Lowry, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Lowry dishes to Johnson. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ross. Pocket 6. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Puts it up from 12. Raptors get it back. Henderson. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. At the line for 2. And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 and 2. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Harris. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Monroe. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just a step slow.
Now here is Lowry. layup missed.
A cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
Mayo, that's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Outside Lowry. Pulls it from the elbow. Off the iron that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 12. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The feed to Lowry. Trying to break that ice cold streak. And the shot is good.
And they get one now. 1-5 here.
You need to calm down. You're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Bucks number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Harris outside. He feeds it to Plumlee. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Raptors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. At the line for 2. And he makes the first.
Take a look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Both good from the line that time. Bucks leading by 10. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harris kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee gets a screen from Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And another basket for Milwaukee.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
But when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. They're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the Raptors making a change here. Favors is checked in. Screen by Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. And Jen shot. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. With 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East looks. Look at Milwaukee. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Toronto, right now, quite a ways down below.
And for the Raptors, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
Good shot.
And that one falls for Favors. And so Favors nails both of them. Bucks leading by 10. On the wing, Harris. Now recovering.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Harris passes to Parker. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The try by Lowry. That's good. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Pass to Ross. After a 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Harris kicks to Parker. That is good. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that one's good by Favors.
Well, I like the way you orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Harris with it for Middleton. Feeds the basket. 5 on the clock. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And how's that? Horrible, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Lowry passes to Blash. Banked in off the glass. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Parker, right side. The turnaround jumper. Counted. Parker's got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Stolen by Monroe. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. Harris. Outside Lowry. Rejected by Monroe. Here's Harris. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Milwaukee leading by 12. Lowry and Ross paired up in the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And Scola in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Antetokounmpo, pocket 6. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Lowry. And the pass to Valanciunas. He is rebounded by Carter Williams. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And they call him illegal screen.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
And so here's Toronto. A 12-point game. Ross in the corner. A free ball. 10 balls. Nice feet that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in that last one here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Plumlee. Can't knock it down from the right block. And for the Raptors, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Plumlee with the steal. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the
That's
way.
moving. Those are the kinds of plays that win you games. I mean, really savvy D. And give him credit for looking to go straight up court with it. No hesitation.
And that could be the KO right there.
Now here's Ross. Back to Lowry from downtown. Here's Valanciunas. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the top to keep Plumlee.
Stick it too much.
Kicks it to Carter Williams. There's the dish to Mayo. Beyond the arc. And it's Mayo again missing. Raptors trail by 11. Ross on the wing. Fires from deep. And that one's good.
The success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Mark, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside of the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Carter Williams sets the screen for Martin. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mayo. Can't hit. And Toronto will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Lowry. Plumlee with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Carter Williams. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Patterson. And the Raptors hit again for deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Carter Williams. Up to the right wing. Anderson against Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And it comes up the front of the rim. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Patterson. Scola kicks to Ross. Patterson dishes to Scola. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. That's good. And now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
So that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Hunter Williams against Lowry. Shoots a fader. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anderson the screen. Only with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Moving it up. And that's Kumbo gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Derek Favors checked in for the Raptors. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Harris comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Plumlee with the screen.
Move the ball.
And it's Harris off the drive. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Johnson kicks the line. And Lowry gets double teamed. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly clutchy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show. Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he has a chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Alright guys, on the next episode we'll be going up against the New York Knicks. And then after the New York Knicks we'll be going over against Charlotte Hornets, and then the final game will be against Cleveland Cavaliers. So let me do this training with the team, this practice with this team. So y'all won't be like, oh, he didn't allow me to the practice. I thought you was doing it every time. So I am doing it every time. I'm trying to like get better at this game. The experience of this game was like 5 out of 10 because, you know, everybody had to start from scratch, and then once you level up your player all the way to the middle of the season, to where like February or March, or January and February, and then March to April, max out as much badges as you can. But you know, I've been saving up my money, so I'm so happy right now. I'm happy right now.
All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Alright, so on the next episode, we'll be going up against the New York Knicks. So we got 1, 2, and then 3. But we got 2 basically. After this practice right here, we'll be going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I made it this far through the series. So yeah, man, the grind was real, man. My feedback on it, most exhaustive game ever, man. The most exhaustive game ever. It goes for every single 2K though. When you grinding, you're trying to upgrade your badge and stuff, and you need what you supposed to be doing. You need what you supposed to be doing, and like doing the right thing and stuff like that. So much fun. Got 58 right now. Badges. Wow. Alright, so if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to post this like every day, every week, whenever I have free time. So when I come back from my grandma's house on that Monday morning, I'm going to upload the game, NBA 2K16, the final 3 games. But yeah, man, if I could charge my phone up even faster today, I could probably play a couple of games, and then once we play in the playoffs, I'll probably play like 1 or 2 games, and then that's it. Then I'll let my phone charge and everything. But I'm going over to my grandmother's house for the weekend. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna have a good time and stuff like that. So I might not be back until Monday morning. But yeah, man, I've been enjoying this 2K16 journey with y'all. I appreciate all the love and the support, the subscribers, the support, and the audience that brought me closer to my community as a YouTuber, basically. But yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.